again, I said there's more to the story. I feel like it was wrong. He is too old for her, and that the age should be 18. It should be all over the board. That every state should be the same. It should be mandated age-wise. That 18 is an adult and she can make her choice then. But I think he's too young. And this person, 60-year-old, is taking advantage of that. So it was wrong. I think that, I don't know, I think his sentence was harsh, but again, I don't know the details. But I think that 16 is too young to make choices.
I believe that the age consent, because honestly, like a 16-year-old cannot be making decisions on whether or not she can like give her consent. That 16 is not the age at all, or like you can't take the responsibility of that. And I believe that his sentencing, he should be sentenced, but they do need to get more into it and have more. They need to fix that they use law with the age. I think that's more of a problem.
Well, I think that it should be legal because they're both the same states where the age is fine. You know, they should be able to do whatever they want, but it's kind of messed up because they didn't know they were in Virginia.
It's messed up that they didn't know because they didn't know the law?
They were just going back, right? Or
yeah.
Yeah, because if they were going back to the state where it's legal, then they should be perfectly legal.
That's an extremely difficult question. Let me just say that right off the bat. So I think it's probably a difficult moral question for anybody to answer. But I'm typically and generally kind of a big advocate of liberty and free will and so on and so forth. So the laws in the originating state and the destination state indicated that he legally could cohabitate with this woman. She's 16 years old. I know it's awfully young, but that's what the laws state. So he was legally acceptable in those two states. He was traveling from one state to another, and so from a legal point of view, I don't know how he can get out of this. I don't know how that would work. But I think from a sort of a pseudo or kind of point of view or something like that, he should be entitled to live his life, so to speak. If the law is entitled him to do that, then I think he should have that right. So,
you think he should what?
Have that right.
I would hope that when they sentence him, they take into consideration the fact that they had been communicating between two states where the legal age was 16, and the fact that their intent was to go back to Georgia and be together, and that just in their travels they happened to cross a state where that wasn't legal. I would hope they would take that into consideration in the way that they sentenced him.
I don't entirely agree with the personal relationship that they have, but as far as him being convicted for it, I don't think that it's just. If it's legal in both states, then that was one thing. As far as the relationship, I don't entirely agree with it.
The appropriate answer is that that because the guy was crossing state lines, that the punishment is just. If they had stayed in each of their own states, to each his own, and they should, if they think that that's okay, then that's fine. But if you're going to be crossing state lines like that, then it's definitely wrong and morally wrong as well.
And why do you think it's morally wrong?
I mean, I can understand if two people can get along from different age groups, but the range in age seems pretty large to me, and just not generally appropriate.